Are you ready to rock?
You know the best thing about masturbation?
What is the best thing?
You don't have to look your best. Now we're not talking put on no fancy dress. You just turn the mirror
Well, what about the
around.
other one?
Huh?
What about the other one?
What's that, Tom?
Yeah, what is
What's
that?
the difference between pink and purple?
What's the difference between pink and purple?
Your grip.
This is the big Aerosmith episode that we spent thousands of dollars advertising all over Boston. And here we are, just a mess, drunk, just hanging out at a table at John Harvard's.
Speak for yourself. Some people might be intoxicated. Don't count me in on that. I'll drink to how unintoxicated I am at this moment.
Ow, that's gotta hurt. Oh no, he's going over. Love, first love. Ian, can we start Real Rock TV with that stupid graphic we do all the time all over Boston? Look what we got today.
Yeah. Well.
We're on the air, so we can't say.
If you want to say that, you can say that.
I'm not saying it.
Perfectly clear.
Can anyone guess who's in? I think the cat's out of the bag.
Oh yeah, we're the mystery guests, right?
Yeah. You guys have been the mystery guest for a week.
Some strange reason.
Let's see if anyone can figure out who this band is.
Who
The
else lives
mystery
here?
guest.
Let me see.
It's the guy with that tattoo on his arm that no one could get. I couldn't believe that.
I know. Let me see the tattoo.
Oh, you think I'm going to strip for you? Stay up, pal. I think there's two words.
Not
for
that
you.
tattoo,
Lick me.
Stephen.
No. Here it is.
Yeah, let me see that.
All right, hold on.
What's that?
See, everything's better with a little spittle.
Now, what's the story with the tattoo? Because you only got to Ma Kent.
That was a song I wrote off the first record, and I thought it was going to be a single.
Right. No, but shouldn't it say Mama, Ken?
Like he said, when you squeeze it, it says, Mama!
Okay. And Joey's just staring at the wall going, what the hell is going on here
Well,
today?
it's great to see Steve Sweeney up there and all this other great stuff you got on the wall.
Roger Clemens hitting Zach from Rage in the head.
See, you don't get that in an Austin radio station or
No,
a
not at all.
San Diego radio station. You know, you get that
Of
here.
course
It's
not.
great.
Only in Boston. You get the local angle, so.
You have pictures
cool.
of guys going to the bathroom?
Well, that's our station CD, Royal Flush.
Oh, we have a CD out. Opie
Yeah,
Anthony's
there's
in that
our
as well.
there's our poster in the corner there. Of the
Sales in the tens of albums.
In the tens.
What is it, like if you sell tin, you get wood?
We went aluminum.
We went aluminum last week.
Guys, I gotta say, I picked up the book. I'm wondering why would you do that? Obviously, you know, it can't be the money. You guys are all independently wealthy.
First, someone else would have written a book full of rumors, and we wanted to set the record straight.
Really?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
You know what the most impressive part is? That you remembered any of the 70s to put in the book.
No, that's why
I
the
was stunned at reading.
The format talks about one thing and it's his take and his take
Yeah.
and his take, because you can't have four people. It's like when the cops get you after smoking pot and you busted, and they take each guy in the room and go, all right, we know you. What did you do? That's what he did. He took
See,
this
by
whole
reading that and getting everybody's different take on what happened, you can tell what particular substance each member was on at the time.
Cross-reference the drug.
We wanted to make sure that the stories we made up were better than what some
than the other guys are making.
I refuse to do anything else on Real Rock TV until Rocco sits all the way at the end of the table. Take your little wine glass and get to the end of the table.
Why? What am I doing? I'm not bugging you.
He tried to anally rape me before. You saw it at the beginning of the show.
I did anally rape
say
him.
that. They gotta had this.
Butt plug?
Can you believe that AF spent thousands of dollars to advertise this episode of Real Rock
This is
TV
huge.
on like ESPN and what, New England Sports and MTV?
And they hired us to make sure there's a proper impression on the show tonight. Where the hell's my hat? It's on my head. Isn't that funny? I didn't even know it was on my head. He's taking the knife out of the cheese. You think he wants some cheese? Once around the park, Bitumen.
Here's another part of our Aerosmith interview. Just cut. Oh, go away.
The book Walk This Way kicks ass. I was reading it, and like I said before, lots of pictures. Cool pictures. You never really saw pictures of you when you were a kid and everything. You got little
Wait a minute, what about the front of that pink video there? Yeah, what about that little kid there here?
You gotta tell your virginity story.
My virginity story? You mean about Denise Papaleo?
How you lost your virginity.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Well, who lost it with the hooker?
Oh, that.
Whoa.
That's the story I was getting at.
How many times did you lose your virginity?
Many times.
That time I didn't get any for too long. When I finally decided to get serious with it,
All right.
we all went down to Delancey Street, which was famous for hookers, and it was like, whoa, we're going to do something nasty. Borrowed somebody's car, and we saw this lady standing on the corner. She came over to the car, and it was like, no, you tell her. No, you tell her. You talk. I mean, it was really innocent, what do I do next stuff.
Right.
So she took us into her house, and I must have been fourth. Very bad. I know. But nevertheless, the first time, so very exciting for a little boy.
I can tell you weren't the lead singer yet.
And so I came out.
Very good. Very good, Joe.
So I came out, and it was at that moment I went, yeah! And I proceeded to wash my genitals in the sink. And the guys
Some of the old health films from school coming through.
You know, it was like, whoa!
Remember to
and
wash
some
your
of the
genitals.
guys in the other room playing cards and watching, that were her boyfriends or whatever, came in and caught me and, yo, mother! You know, you wash your thing, you're cooking my chicken, my dinner's right here, baby! And I almost got my ass kicked and ran out of town. But on the way home is when we pulled up to another street corner, and this beautiful girl came walking out of the car, and really forward and sexy as all can be, and come on, get in the back, and she got in the back, and she was a he, and hence, dude looks like a lady.
What?
The cool, refreshing taste of colored water.
What are we introing now?
Aerosmith.
This whole show
It's
is
the Aerosmith
show.
episode. This was the most expensive. This is like the Titanic of Real Rock TV. This episode of Real Rock TV cost $200 million to make, and Leonardo DiCaprio was supposed to be here to intro every Aerosmith thing we did, but he's not here.
And know why he's not here? Because he died during Titanic! That's
You
right.
just ruined the ending, didn't you? Oh, Ian, do you have some deal with Titanic where we can't give away the ending? Or you'll lose some valuable funding?
More Aerosmith.
Aerosmith, right here on Real Rock TV.
Hey, could you guys tell the airplane story again?
Why is my
Which
mic
airplane story?
The Leonard Skinner plane story?
Oh, you mean
Weren't you
how
guys going to buy that or something?
we were going to charter it?
We actually had a sound man that was in the plane.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the story goes you guys were going to either charter it or buy the plane, and then, 2 weeks later it went down, right?
Yeah. We were going to charter it, and the guy that used to fly my plane around went down and looked at it and said, this is a no-go.
Really?
So we're forever indebted to him.
So we passed on it, and very soon after that, they had their horrific crash.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Fate. Come on. You think a plane crash was going to kill you again?
Fate ran its course. I suffered
So
loss.
tells me back then you'd probably go down, step out, and go, jeez.
Wow, man, that was great.
Didn't feel a thing.
That's all you got for us?
Do it again.
No, actually, we used to have pilots who we could get them to do all kinds of, like barrel rolls and
I
this
heard
thing
about
where
that.
It's called a
Parabolic arc.
Parabolic arc.
Yeah, arc.
Where like when they show you films of the astronauts training and they're flying around inside of an airplane.
Achieve
We used to do that.
weightlessness, yeah.
with us.
Wow.
I mean, not exactly.
You
on
sure
that
it wasn't?
scale.
You sure it wasn't the pot you were on?
This was after.
What you do is you drop down so your Yuns are up on the ceiling really fast, and then you pull up fast, and you go over an imaginary clock. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, and all around from 12 down, you're dropping as fast as gravity would have you, and so you're zero gravity.
Relative
so stuff
to the
starts
plane.
floating up.
Right.
Exactly.
So stuff starts
Relative to
floating
the
up.
plane.
See? And your nuts are in your chin, and it's a great buzz. For free, you don't have to get your first day key again.
But it's illegal to change that much altitude, so we don't do that stuff.
Yeah, I heard about some girl was asleep in the back of the plane once, and the pilot was doing barrel rolls.
Well, he stage dove from the back of the plane to the front, like, and I see him flying by me like this.
I want some of that, you said.
That's what I said.
Where do you get these pilots who
Still
just don't
holding out.
care about a
We don't
license?
have them
We don't
anymore.
get them anymore.
We don't have them anymore. We don't do it anymore. That's on record.
Actually, if the FAA is listening, we never did that.
It's just a good story, right?
The good old days. All right, let's play a Yardbird song. Whose choice is this?
It's a universal
Yeah,
choice.
this defines the rave up that.
See, everybody talks about the Aerosmith Stones connection, and it's really the Yardbirds that drove us.
That we ripped off.
Here's the Yardbirds.
So mercilessly
I ain't done
complimented.
wrong on AF. Check it out.